The event is the annual meetup, you know, of barbers and men's hairdressers. And we specialize really into the barber scene and the men's hairdressing scene. And it's all about sharing experiences.
What do we have to look out for when we reopen? What's the special kind of protective equipment?
I visit also a lot of barbershops, also for the magazine. And it's so nice because when you came into a barbershop, you know, it feels like family. Everywhere where I come, if it is South Africa, Cape Town, or Guangzhou in China, or Hong Kong, or Greece, everywhere where I came in, it feels like family.
Are you aware if the barbershops now over there have raised their prices since they've opened because of the cost? It's actually been in the media and the news about barbers doing private house calls.
When they see when barbers doing that, they get a fine of 4,000 euros, and the customer
Wow.
gets a fine of 400 euros.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey guys, good, thank you, good. Welcome, good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome everyone to another episode of Hot Talks. Today I've got two very special guests and you're going to find out exactly why they're so special. I'd like to introduce Marc and Miranda, the dynamic duo and the guys who bring to you every year Barber Society live in Amsterdam. Guys, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's an honor that we are on your show.
Don't be silly, thank you. Lovely to have you. So guys, let's get straight into it because obviously like Barber Society is fantastic. It's big at the moment. Would you be able to tell us what exactly is Barber Society Live?
Sorry?
What is this?
Barber Society Live, yeah, it's first of all we set up a community online on Facebook, and it was growing and growing, and it was the barbers were really enthusiastic. And you know, after 1 year we thought, you know, perhaps it's really nice to organize an event. You know, we have contact to all the barbers, to each other, and everyone was very enthusiastic. And I thought, how nice is it that we can see the people in real life, you know, that we meet each other with shows, seminars, workshops, beer, hamburgers, and, you know, have a little chat. And the first time it was really nice. And one of the moderators we had was Chris Foster, and it's a terrific guy. He's really amazing. I love him.
Yeah. We know him. Fantastic guy. One of ours.
So we see it now, the event as the annual meetup, you know, of barbers and men's hairdressers. And we specialize really into the barber scene and the men's hairdressing scene. And it's all about sharing experiences and meet each other. Yeah,
so have you guys ever been to Salon International in London?
We have been everywhere.
Yeah.
So is it a good comparison to say like you basically guys do the Salon International of Amsterdam? It's like a huge exhibition. No?
No, it's totally different. Different.
Perfect.
You know, I'm a barber for my whole life already because I'm a third generation barber. So
There's not many of us.
Yes, I'm in the industry my whole life. You know, I was a little kid when I go already to fairs, and you know, all the fairs was about 95% was just only female hairdressing. You know. Yeah. And nothing for the barbers. So I thought, you know, we have to do something different, you know, what's real for the guys. Hoe zou je zo zeggen? Yeah, a real meetup for guys. You know, it's raw, you know, the building are raw, and it's really big. Salon International, and our event is a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
It's more...
and Salon International is more like a real trade fair, and we have more like an event concept with different elements that give a unique vibe. So what Marc already explained, the venue is very important. You know, we have a venue in the middle of a park, and it is a very special venue. You know, it's industrial, and it's just a fun day. And besides the fun, it's inspiring and informative as well. So yeah, it's different than Salon International. Yeah.
This is what I was thinking. So your event, am I right in thinking it also runs over 2 days, or is it 3?
2 days. Yes,
It's
that's
2 days.
correct.
And there's different tiers of tickets that you can buy. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
What are they?
You know, last year we had 2 days. You know, one day was just only barbering. So it was not allowed for the hairdressing industry. So just only barbering.
Yeah.
And so the second day was for the hairdressers and
Everyone that was interested in the
interested,
barbers.
yes, and also for students.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's great.
But,
You know,
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
going to
but
say you're
this year we wanted to change a little bit the concept because you know there were so a lot of amount of people who want to visit our event, and it was our 5th anniversary party event.
congratulations.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so we thought you know we're gonna invite everyone. And you know, we had a really nice venue, much bigger than last year, about 4 times bigger.
But still in the park.
But yeah, still in the park. And so yeah, that should be the biggest one and the most impressive one.
Yeah, and we changed it because the former years we first started with one day, you know, only the Sunday. And then in 2018 we did the 2 days, Sunday and the Monday. And the Monday was also open to suppliers and to students. And with our 5th anniversary, we thought we want to have a weekend. So we want to have the Saturday and the Sunday. And why don't we make also a men's lifestyle event of it, you know? Because barbers are interested in men's lifestyle. And they talk about lifestyle with their customers, with their clients. And we have also a Barber Society magazine. It's a quarterly magazine. And there we also pay attention to men's lifestyle because that is the interest of the man. And that's why we extended our concept with the Men's Lifestyle Day. And we this year we supposed to collaborate with Beardsterdam. And Beardsterdam is an event for men with beards, consumers. And they have a community also in Holland. It's called the Bearded Villains, but it is originally from the USA. And we thought, well, let's collaborate with them and to make this Men's Lifestyle Day more special, because their program is already is always very nice, you know, with a beard competition and a burlesque competition, and they have all kind of fun acts. So we thought, let's make a big, you know, party of it.
That's excellent. Look, guys, before I even know anything about your event, the fact that I know that it's going to be a big trade show, it's going to be in Amsterdam, I know the Dutch know how to throw a fantastic party. So I know that I'm there, that it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You mentioned it, and I wanted to get onto it, actually, and that was the Barber Society magazine. And I have to admit, before we were talking, I didn't actually know much about the magazine. I wouldn't go and look at it. So I was obviously looking at it, you know, doing some research on you guys. And I have to say, I really mean it. Fantastic. I can't believe, I didn't realize your concept is great. You got this online concept where you can click on it and you can flick through the pages. Yeah. It's so simple, so simple. And also I like it. It's very European as well. So it's really good for British barbers.
Yeah,
to look
at. Thank you. Yeah, that was when we started. We thought it is very important to have a cultural exchange, and so I think that's important that we bring, you know, stories of all kind of places and all kind of countries. So we try really to make it an international, you know, concept, and that all the barbers can learn from each other. And you know, everyone is interested in what happens in another country. That's why you also started your online community.
Yeah. It's also really nice because I'm also traveling all over the world, you know, to cities, to events, and it's really nice because I visit also a lot of barbershops, also for the magazine, and it's so nice because when you came into a barbershop, you know, it feels like family. Everywhere where I come, if it is South Africa, Cape Town, or Guangzhou in China, or Hong Kong, or Greece, everywhere where I came in, it feels like family, and that's so special. That's so special. And that's also the feeling what we have with the magazine and also with the event. You know, it's one big family, and that's really nice. You know, we sharing.
The passion for craft.
The passion for craft, you know, we share that all together, and that's really nice to see.
It is a really cool magazine. Yeah. So did I take it the magazine came after you started the event, Barber Society Live, yeah? So how long has the magazine been running for?
Well, we had our first number. It was a test number in 2017, but in 2018 we really brought it as a quarterly magazine. So now 2 years underway, and 2 years and one quarterly.
Can people advertise in your magazine?
Yes. We would love to. Yeah, because we first started with a Dutch magazine, and because our online community is international and our Barber Society Live event is international, it made sense to us to also bring it in English language, because Marc already explained, he travels a lot to barber events, and all the barbers said, why isn't it in English? Because I want to read it as well, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why we thought last year we have to make an English issue. So last year in the fall we launched it at Salon International, and there were a lot of barbers we know from the Barber Society Live event and from the community, and they helped us promoting this international issue. So, but I have to say, it is now difficult in Corona time, because you know, to get advertisers at this point, because you know there are all budget cuts, and that's difficult right now.
It's going to be it's going to be a lot of changes.
Oh yeah.
Well, I want to get onto that as well, actually. So before I forget, if for those who are going to be watching this later on YouTube, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the links below for the Barber Society Live event page on Instagram, and then the magazine as well. Definitely check it out, especially for inspiration, for community purposes. Go look at it. It's a great read. So talking about Corona stuff, I think, have you guys over there already opened your barbershop?
Yeah, last Monday we opened, and it's a blast. It's so many people want to have a haircut. So if the UK is getting open with the barbershops, prepare you. You know, it's more busy than with Christmas time.
Wow, yeah, I've heard this. A friend of mine in France actually told me the same. So this is what I really want to get onto. What do we have to look out for when we reopen? What's the special kind of protective equipment and stuff like that?
Yeah, we make some rules with the hairdressing federation here in Holland and the government. And yeah, one of the rules is you know, to clean your shop, you know, with barbicide, you know, your materials, your clippers, and also some people use a face shield, but that's not necessary. Our government says it's also not necessary to wear a face mask, but
really?
I think it's very important when you like to the corona is going down, wear everyone, you know, a face mask, you and even your customers.
I agree.
Yeah, so when you wear it both, you know, it's only 1% chance that you get the corona virus. Yes, and yeah, we just have one person at 10 square meters.
Yeah, that's the rule. Yeah,
that's the rule. Yes.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
It's gonna
the face mask, if you wear it, not just only 4 hours, and then you have to change it.
4 hours, you have to change it.
Yeah, you have to change it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and when you came into the shop, you have to clean your hands with disinfection material. What else? No magazines in the shop.
Of course.
Yeah.
So we ask people to read Barber Society magazine on their phone.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes, and after every customer, you have to change your your gown.
Your gown.
Your gown.
Yes.
Or throw it away, you know, or
This,
you must have a lot of counts to change
wash,
it.
to
Yes.
wash constantly.
So
so
yeah,
are you using the disposable ones or are you cleaning them?
I'm cleaning them. So I bought about 60 counts,
Wow.
and half the way because you know normally I have 4 chairs in my shop with 4 barbers, but we have to take 1 chair away. So
Yeah.
we are working now with shifts. So we start at 6:30 in the morning
Wow.
till 8:30 in the evening.
Wow.
And I also hired a new barber, so I made my group of barbers just a little bit bigger, so we can work in shifts for 3 barbers each time. So 6 barbers the whole day.
That's excellent. So, since you've opened, has it still been busy every single day, even today?
Every single day. I'm fully booked for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. I've never seen this, so many barbers for so many customers in 1 week. Yeah, and you know it's also really nice because also the clients are so happy that we are open. You know, they send me some flowers, some wine.
Uh,
You know, people when they kind of pay the treatment, they say, please, you know, I want to pay twice because I haven't been here for one time, and you know, it's not your fault that you have to be closed, but you lost a lot of money. So also the customers want to support us, and that's really, really nice to see.
it's incredible, and it's actually something that's very special to our industry. I've seen it as well over here with my clients. It's really touching. It's really nice, and it really for people that really don't value what we do, that's a
Yeah,
brilliant example how close we are with people.
yeah.
So when you said, I just wanted to double check on one thing. You said they clean their hands when they come in. How do they do it? Did you say?
Yeah, I have an automatic dispenser.
Automatic. Okay.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
put the hands on there, and then there's coming about 5 ml disinfection material. You have to rinse it, and we have also some paper, you know, so you
Yeah.
can have some paper to dry it, and then they cannot walk through because I blocked it with
A rope.
with a rope. Very nice rope.
VIP.
So people have to wait to come into my shop.
So that you can tell.
Because it's only just allowed for 4 customers in my shop.
Yeah.
And not more. And then when they came in, they have to put their own jacket at the wall, at get a rope, how you call that?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
ropes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they can have shit, but before that we clean the whole chair with the disinfection, the whole sink with the disinfection, and then they can have to sit, and then we use 1 count by the customer, and also a necklace from the paper.
Neck strip. Yeah.
Neck strip. Sorry, my English is not really good, but I'm trying to do my best.
Your English is better than my Dutch. Don't worry.
I think so.
You're ahead.
Yeah. And you know, we have 2 sets of materials. So
Okay.
when we're ready with our customer, we put all the materials in the barber side.
The tools.
The tools we put in the barber side, and then we take the other tool. So we change it every time by every customer.
Excellent. And do you have to leave? How long is the minimum time that you leave in the barber side for?
Normally it's 15 minutes.
Okay.
We leave it there for half an hour.
I agree. I think before this started, originally Barberside used to say minimum of 10 minutes, but especially because of what's going on now, I think definitely longer is better.
You use paper cups for the coffee, eh?
Yeah, I use also paper cups for the coffee.
Very good idea, yes.
Yes, and also free beer.
Can throw the bottle away.
We did throw the bottle away, yeah, so that's very important. Yes, and it was also really nice because one of my customers, he called me and he said, Mark, you know, we want to help all the small businesses in Amsterdam, and they do also outdoor campaigns, you know, with the LED signs.
Big LED signs.
LED signs, you know, at the highways.
Yeah.
At the airport. and
Wow.
they asked me, yeah, you know, we want to offer you that for free, you know, and for a whole week. So I think we're on 17 screens around Amsterdam, in Amsterdam, and at our airport. And you know, we had a slogan, and it was so funny because people they really like it. And our slogan was "Make Holland great again. Get a haircut."
I like it. That's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's now all over Amsterdam.
So now it's all over Amsterdam. And
But that is an example of how special, you know, the bond is between Mark and his team and his customers, you know. That's very special that they offer something like that, you know. It's amazing, you know. You never can afford such a campaign, you know, as a barber. And now it is happening.
It's incredible. It really is. Yeah. So, Miranda, do you cut hair as well? Or is it just Mark?
No, no, no. I have a marketing communication background, so the barbershop is really Mark's thing. You know, he is the third generation barber. His grandfather started in 1934. Yep. The barbershop here in Amsterdam. So, I can't cut, unfortunately, because you know I'm now for about 3 years involved in the barber business, doing the event and the magazine, and it's such a beautiful craft. So maybe I'm going to learn it one time. But for now, you know, Mark has the barbershop to run, so I have enough work, you know, for the magazine and for the event. And unfortunately, the event we can't have it this year because of Corona. So it's so sad. And you know, upcoming weekend we would have it, and really I miss it. I miss, you know, the connection with the barbers, and we know the barbers, and also the brands, you know, and our sponsors. It's so nice to want every year we see and speak them, and you know, and we have to miss that. So I worked from June last year for the event, and now I don't have an event. We don't have an event, no. It's sad. Yeah.
It really is, but don't worry. 2021, we're all gonna come over. You're gonna get record-breaking amount of people. Don't worry. We're all going to be there.
Please do.
Yeah.
Mark, you know your barbershop now? Was that the same barbershop that your granddad had?
Yep. Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes, he had my granddad. He had 4 sons, and they all were barber. So it was really nice. And my dad took it over from my grandpa, and I took it over from my dad.
It's incredible. So it's like a monument in the city. Whereabouts is it central Amsterdam in the city?
Shall I show you where we are? Come on, guys. There we go.
This is a first on our talk show, by the way. No one's shown us before.
There we go. This is my view.
Oh, cool.
On the canal.
On the canal, yeah, lovely.
And the palace is behind the houses there, the King's Palace.
Oh, okay, the King's Palace. Lovely. Yeah. So that's where the shop is?
Yes, underneath, we're living in the same building. So our shop is downstairs, and I live upstairs with Miranda and my kids, and the 2 cats.
That is lovely. Yeah. What is the barbershop called so people can visit when they come over?
It's Van de Haren Amsterdam Barbers. So Van de Haren is my last name, and then Amsterdam Barbers. Do
you have an Instagram page for that separate, or?
Yes, it's Van de Haren Amsterdam Barbers.
You do? Okay, we need to find that. We need to put that on too.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. So, and at the moment now, you guys are booming. You're busy. Are you taking appointments? Did you say?
We just do with appointments. So no walk-ins, and it's not possible because we're fully booked.
Yeah.
But you know, it's also if you start up after the Corona time, it's so busy. So you have no time for people who came in, but you have also no time to pick up the phone, or you have to rent someone who's doing that for you. So we try to set up our business so simple as possible. So that's why we have to use also the coffee in paper cups, because you can throw it away, so you don't have to do the dishes. And so we try to do yeah, as quickly as possible, but still comfortable for the customers.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you know, are you aware if the barbershops now over there have raised their prices since they've opened because of the cost?
Yes. Yeah. My normal price was 47.50.
Yeah.
And I put 250 up the price, so now it's 50
Yeah.
euros.
It's called the Corona supplement, you know,
Yeah.
and for all the things you have to buy and to take care of to keep people safe.
I
Yeah.
think it's expected. Do you know if other people are doing that too in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Everyone in Holland.
Yeah, and well, we know a
Yes.
lot of barbers. I don't know if they do it all, but lots of barbers do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, because also the organization of the hairdressing industry, well, told that it is a good thing to do. Yeah.
I think it is a good thing overall, especially for the people at the bottom level of the price chain, for them to come up as well. I think it'll be better for the industry anyway, because after this finishes, I don't think they're going to drop their prices down again. So it will keep the prices a bit higher. I think it's a good thing, but it is going to be a big expense for all our barbershops that are going to go back. Obviously, we're still closed until at least July in the UK.
Yeah.
So we have to stay closed.
Amazing.
How many weeks are you closed now?
We closed, let me think. I shut my shop on the 19th of March, and I think it became compulsory the week after.
Yeah.
The week after, I think, was
COVID. Yeah, 23rd of March, it was in Holland.
Yeah, so very similar.
It was for 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Very similar. It's okay. I'm eating lots. I'm, working out. It's good.
It was a really nice time. It's very sad, and we had also some issues, with payments and with the salary for your the financial words. But it was also really nice because you can think about your own business,
Yes.
What can we do by a next Corona time? And
absolutely,
now we're working with shifts, and in the past we didn't. But some guys in my shop that really like it. You start 6:30 in the morning and you're off at 1 o'clock. So you have the whole day, the rest of the day,
or the other way around.
Or the other way around.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. So yeah, you kind of think about your business model.
I totally agree. This has been fantastic for reflecting on the business for me. I think it's great.
Yeah.
But Marc was very glad to reopen because there are financial problems and worries. So if I hear that you have to that the barbershops in the UK are closed till to July, so that is. Do you get enough support of your government?
Overall, I think there's enough support to keep us open, but every case is individual just because of the relationship that you have with your landlord, so the owner of the building. I think this is the biggest problem. Obviously, we have support, but the support isn't as good as what we were making before, so everyone's taking less money. If you weren't employed by a barbershop, but you were self-employed, which especially in hair salons is definitely popular over here, that comes into play. It's very tricky because it's a different type of support they're giving for those people. The other thing is they have a lot of business loans now available, and the landlords are offering to defer the rent to later on. The problem is if you're closed for that long, even if you've deferred your rent or you've gotten all these loans, this all has to be paid back. So your business model might not allow you to carry on affording these bills that you're going to pay back. So it could actually just put you back under when you open.
Yeah.
So
but I think it's also important that, we also visited barbershops in England, and sometimes the prices are really very low. And I think this is the time to hire it, because, you should, because you can't survive if you don't. Huh?
I agree. This is for us. It's a bit tricky because I think we're the most expensive in the area already in the city.
Okay. Yeah.
So
What do you charge?
so we're about 58 to £60 for a haircut.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
I think, yeah.
So yeah, in euros, well, off the top of my head, it might be 70. Yeah. So yeah, but it's quite a high price for in the area, but
Yeah.
we are in the city and our rents are very, very high. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the same here. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
You know, you must make a model. You know, if you rent somewhere and you know your employees, so you have to make a model, expense model. You know, and then you can make your price. But I think a lot of barbers, you know, they can start a barbershop, but they don't think about what price they have to ask to run up your business.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The one thing, actually, another thing I wanted to ask you, because obviously we're going to be closed for a lot longer now. We have an issue in it's actually been in the media and the news about barbers doing private house calls, which is not supposed to be allowed.
No.
And it's a big problem over here. Did you guys have any of that over there? Do you know?
Yes, but our government was really strict about it. When they see when barbers doing that, they get a fine of €4,000, and the customer gets a fine of €400.
Wow.
And you know, we have to take care about the corona to put it back to zero. We have to do it all, and we have to take it really serious, you know. So don't cut hair at home, because we you know, take the quarantine,
Yeah.
the quarantine, and take
Quarantine.
it serious, you know, take it really serious. Otherwise, it's spread around and you have big problems.
I have a friend of I have a friend of mine actually who's been contacted by his clients, and his clients are actually telling him that he's got very bad work ethic because he's not going to cut their hair, and other barbers are offering to cut their hair.
Yeah, it's so unfair, eh? It is unfair also.
The problem is, I don't know if you've seen on the news there, but over here, it's it's not very clear on the policy over here on it. There hasn't been an announcement, and our barber federation in the UK hasn't really mentioned it either. We know about the salons and the barbershops, but not so much about house calls. We know that it shouldn't be done, but there's no real highlight on it that there's a fine or anything like that. I think the other part to it as well, I think and I don't like to comment on other people. I don't know what they're going through. They may desperately need the money. I don't want to comment on someone else's situation, but I think that the hard part is if everyone else is not cutting hair and your clients will need haircuts, you're kind of taking advantage and an opportunist on everyone else's clients, and you're doing their hair, and it's not very nice.
Exactly. Of course, there were clients also asking at Mark and also his team members. You know, they directly contacted him. Can you do me at home? But Mark
I didn't do it.
No, Mark is very strict.
Me neither.
Because of this reason, you know, it's not fair to other barbers. And besides that, you want the virus to be, you know, to be stopped, to beat it. And if the government decides that it is better not to have the hairdressers and barbershops open, then they have a reason to tell you so, because you have to beat this virus.
Yeah.
But I don't know, how is in the UK now the case with corona, the disease?
So
is it still high?
So we're now seeing a slight decline in the cases, but it's not a big difference. And so as of this week, people are starting to go back to work, but the shops aren't allowed to open. So if you have like a builder trade or something like that, as long as you don't have to, you know, interact too much with other people, kind of. Again, it was actually unclear, and there's a big thing in the media about it that Boris Johnson is not very clear on the policy. It's quite confusing still.
It's confusing, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. There's a lot of you know what a meme is. There's a lot of these memes going around about him. Yeah. There's a lot of these ones about Boris Johnson and his announcement. But I think all we know is the shops aren't allowed to open. Some people can go back to work, and if you can work from home, it's highly suggested that you do. It's encouraged. So it's
in Holland still the same. They are encouraged to work from home. Yeah.
That's interesting. So another question for you guys. With your barbershop, you're kind of central in Amsterdam. I thought you might have been affected because if not everyone has gone back to work and they're working from home, they're not near to the barbershop anymore to get their haircut. Are people traveling in? Or
Ja, ja, toeristen, mensen die dus nu thuis... hè, dus
Yeah, people still coming to the barbershop. Yes.
yeah, despite the fact that they work home.
Yes.
But of course, you miss some clients that have their work here and are not in the neighborhood.
You know, because we're in the middle of the center of Amsterdam, we had also a lot of tourists. And I think 25-30% of the total haircut things were from tourists. So that we miss about 30% of our customers.
Yeah, but you will see that, you know, in over a couple of weeks, because now you have the regular customers, and then you will find out that you miss this percentage of tourists.
Yeah. So I think, you know, in the beginning it's really, really busy, but I think over 4 or 5 weeks, I think it will be a little bit going down.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, and there are also still customers who are afraid to come to the barbershop. But you know, all the clients who are coming, you know, they feel really safe because we're all disinfecting everything, and that's really important to see to your customers that you're working really safe and everything disinfected.
Yeah, so communicate it on your website, and if they wait outside, that they can see what your rules are. So that's important.
Yeah.
No waiting inside and stuff like that, right?
Only if it rains cats and dogs.
Yeah, but you know, we send also an email, so they make online booking, and you know, we have different rules, and one of the rules is also, you know, it's not possible to be 15 minutes before your appointment in our shop. So try to come about 5 minutes before, because it's also not good when there's a line outside. So so that's also one of the rules we are communicating to our customers.
That's a very good point. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, so they can't wait outside. Of course.
Yeah.
Cool. As we're rolling down now, I just wanted to ask you guys. So, how did you two meet?
How we meet? No.
A long way ago.
A long way ago. It's about. Damn.
I know we are married 20 years.
28 years ago. It was in a very famous club, the Roxy.
In Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam. And I came in and I saw Miranda and I thought,
that's the one.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. So in a club.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So how long did you say? 28 years?
28 years ago, yes.
Yeah, from our 19th. But I did some study in another city, but we are very long with each other. And the funny thing is that I never thought that I would, you know, ended up in his craft, you know, because I have worked at an advertising agency for a long time, and then together with my business partner, I had an own advertising agency, and then there was the point that Marc says, you know, I have this online Barber Society community on Facebook, but I want to have an event. Can you help me with that? And of course, because of my job, I had experience with organizing events. So at that point, I came in the barbering industry to set it up with him. So that was in 2016. And eventually in 2017, we decided to have the Barber Society company, you know, to build it and how do you call that? Be really a platform for barbers and men's hairdressers and all what comes to it.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're now doing, building this platform and connecting barbers all over the world and share experiences and learn from each other. Huh? That's important.
Well, we want to say thank you for hooking up, because that brought us to Barber Society. So it all turned out good for everyone. I don't usually get questions live, but someone did ask about they don't want to do walk-ins, and they were wondering if appointments are going to be compulsory. I think what's going to happen is you can do walk-ins, but then you have to probably barricade it off. So if you've taken in a walk-in, you're going to have to barricade it, and no one else can come in at that time.
Yeah, that's correct.
But
for what I say, you know, if you want to work really smooth, because you have less time, because you have to clean the whole shop, you know, it's better to book online. Because when you're getting open, my online booking system crashed for 6 times.
Wow.
Because all the people want to see you and to have a haircut. So please go start an online booking system. It's really important. And you can communicate to your customers by sending the message, and they can read it already when they go to the online booking system. There are the rules who are connecting in my barbershop.
Yeah, because,
great, that's fantastic.
You know, if a customer comes in, you have to ask if he still feels well. You know, if he doesn't have COVID symptoms. So it's good that there are online. You can ask those questions, so they are aware of the fact that they only can go in if they are feeling well. So that's important.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much. This was perfect timing because you guys have opened before us, so you get to share with us all the knowledge. Thanks for giving us all of that.
If there are any questions, you know, they can reach us at Barber Society Live hashtag Barber Society Live.
Or the Barber Society Facebook group.
Facebook group as well, yeah?
Yeah, that's the online communities, the Barber Society Facebook group. Yeah, but it's a closed private group, so you have to be invited to get in, because we only want barbers and men's hairdressers in that group.
Yeah.
That's excellent. I need to find it. Can you send me a link afterwards on the message so we can jump in?
Sure. Yeah, I can send also some rules what we're using for our barbershop.
That would be excellent, and what we'll do, we'll post it at some point as well for our viewers. This is going to be excellent. Like I said, on YouTube, I'm going to put this underneath the links for Barber Society Live, so that we can all go and gate crash next year for 2020. It's going to be crazy. Check out Barber Society magazine. I really mean it. It was really good. I'm definitely going to be watching out for it. And it's every quarter. So when's the next one out? Do you do calendar quarter?
Yeah. We do calendar quarter. Only we have to see if we just had the spring issue. It's just out and launched, and now we are busy with the summer issue. So
excellent.
Yeah.
I'll be looking out for it. Guys, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay in touch, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.
All right.
Yeah, and we hope really that also the barbershops in the UK can open soon, because it's important. But then the corona has to go away or go down.
Yeah.
We are more stronger than corona.
That's right, especially barbers.
Yeah.
We're around sick people all the time. We're fine.
That's true.
Speak too soon.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you.
Take care. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.